Very, very easy.
How's it been working during like sort of the pandemic and with the whole COVID crisis?
It was stressful, man. I had to work in ICU for 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So all my
Was this during the peak of it?
Yeah, during the peak of it. So I was in intensive care because it was just too busy. So my hospital was unfortunately one of the hardest hit hospitals in London.
Wow.
Because it's in a suburban area. So it was intense.
Yeah.
Going into work every day, done in full PPE multiple times a day. And because I was in intensive care, every single patient had COVID.
Oh, wow.
Like, so we had at one point about 20 something patients ventilated on ventilators.
So these are all critically ill.
These are all so I only did the critically ill ones. I didn't have an experience on what it was like on the wards, but it was just the mental stress of it all. And you're trying to care for your patient at the same time you're trying not to catch COVID. You're trying not to die.
It's the most important stuff. Ensuring that
you're trying not to die in the process.
Yeah.
Ensure that you've got the right PPE. Make sure you're taking it off the right way so you don't contaminate yourself. And experiencing that much death in a short amount of time from your patients and also personally, it was all a bit much.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Having to build up that mental resilience to get through it was something I don't think I've ever experienced before, and I didn't want to experience.
I think there must be sort of like a heightened level of paranoia as well, knowing that it's a virus that you can't see and it's so deadly to an extent.
Oh, definitely. I was paranoid. Like, I had a full routine before I left work, disinfect myself before I came into my house, disinfect myself. Just trying not to catch COVID was all I was trying to do during that time. Trying to care for the patient, trying not to catch COVID.
So one thing with COVID, there's been a lot of talk about those who actually